This is Win News.
Tonight, a truck driver survives a terrifying crash after a tree falls on his rig. An anti-carbon tax rally led by Barnaby Joyce turns fiery. And the government launches the biggest review of planning laws in 3 decades. Good evening, I'm Karen Johnston.
I'm Jeff Phillips. Also tonight, a tragic end to the search for a missing woman. And
the police union demands more resources for the Illawarra.
There was an incredible escape for a truck driver this morning after a tree fell on his rig on Mt Ousley Road. He was trapped inside the badly damaged cabin for several hours but emerged with only minor injuries.
At times, the rescue crew was more than a dozen strong, all working together to free the truckie who'd experienced a nightmare. Hard to believe for those at the scene that anyone could have survived this.
Just shakes you up a bit when you see this sort of thing happen.
The 51-year-old was behind the wheel of the tabletop heading north up Mt Ousley Road when a tree collapsed and smashed down on his rig, also bringing down high-voltage power lines.
He didn't receive any shock at all. What has happened is that it's gone through the electrical wires, pushed the electrical wires away and straight onto his truck.
Paramedics say his legs were pinned immediately. He was unable to stop. A terrifying few moments before the truck came to a halt just metres away from more live wires.
He was trapped by the cabin and that was really hard because the roof of the cabin had collapsed on this driver as well as the front of the truck itself.
The rescue operation wasn't easy. Heavy machinery was needed to cut through the wreckage. After 3 hours, he was free.
He's received minor head injuries, fortunately, and he's got some leg injuries that need to be determined via X-ray, but it could be that he has 2 lower leg fractures.
An ambulance rescue helicopter transported the truckie to Sydney St George Hospital in a satisfactory condition. The accident forced the closure of the F6 in both directions. Traffic banked up for several kilometres.
We're on our way up to Ballina, so it doesn't matter. We'll get there. That poor man got hurt and just I hope he's okay.
We had a bit of an appointment in Sydney, but unfortunately it's delayed. It doesn't matter, so as long as they're okay.
NATASSIA, APOLLONI, Win News.